Good evening and welcome back to Backhanded Compliments. Today I am doing a gear review. I'm giving the YouTube community what it wants, and so I'm looking at the Head Gravity S tennis racket today. I did a review in the past about the Head Gravity Pro and why I used it for a long time as my playing racket. However, as an instructor, I obviously need something that's a little bit lighter if I'm doing a lot of hours on court. And what I found is that the Head Gravity S might be the most dynamic racket for instructors and beginning female tennis players. It's got a 104 square inch head, it weighs 10.7 ounces strung, and most importantly, it has a 16 by 20 string bed that's very, very dynamic, has great touch, great feel, and let's get into why I really like this racket and why it's my stick of choice when I'm out on court and giving lessons. So backhands with this racket are exceptional, which obviously means a lot to me considering the name of my channel is Backhanded Compliments. The 104 square inch head has a great sweet spot, and the way that the frame is designed, it's just really comfortable accelerating at the last minute. I felt like my timing was locked in pretty much right away. As usually on the backhand wing, it takes me a couple of minutes to get used to a new frame. Now my wife pictured here, she's petite, she weighs under 100 pounds, but she's able to get so much topspin that she's able to keep control of points when she's playing bigger players. On the forehand side, I feel like this thing is also very good. I'm able to whip through that ball no problem. I can really focus on transferring my body weight because I know that the frame isn't going to get in the way. I'm very surprised at how long I'm able to sustain high-level hitting sessions with this racket, considering it's only a 10.7 ounce frame. But I'm here playing with a 4.0, 4.5 level player. We're just hitting straight through the court for the video. And we had a great hitting session for an hour, and I feel no problems at all with my arm, which is just shocking considering how light my frame is and how heavy she hits the ball. I will say that the thing that stands out about this racket is how universally good it is for all different types of swing styles. Usually some people are going to prefer rackets that are stiffer or less forgiving, but this thing just makes sense for pretty much any type of tennis player, which is why I recommend it for beginners and especially female tennis players. It makes sense. And you'll know what I mean if you pick up this racket right away. The pop, the spin, it's just a very satisfying racket. It gives a lot of feedback to beginners who sometimes can get frustrated if it's taking them too long to feel connected to the ball. Serves, I'm not really able to break 90 with this thing, but that's to be expected. The weight is, very light, and that's not what this racket's for. It's for learning how to play tennis, having a big sweet spot, having a frame that's, forgiving enough for you to get away with bad technique. And I gotta confess, on multiple occasions, if I'm struggling with timing using my Prestige MP or my Gravity Pro, I'll dig my Gravity S out of my backpack and just go back to it. So it's a really fun racket to play with. Volleys aren't going to be the best with this thing, and slices are a little bit hard to find, but again, this is just a beginner's tennis racket, so I'm not going to be too nitpicky here. Just a great job by the folks at Head. Another great spinny racket that's really fun to play with. Definitely recommend it to anybody looking to get involved in tennis, or to any instructors that want a racket that's super easy to use, but you can still be very dynamic and play at a high level with.
Nice shot.